First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rachaad White. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They put Campbell in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is the veteran Preston Smith. Worked his way in there for the sack.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Jacobs. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Green Bay.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Rene Wanwu now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will tie things up in this opening quarter of play. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken just shy of the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing on second down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. In motion, Reed. From the gun, it's Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's gonna be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be a final play in this opening quarter. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They run with White. He is in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 6. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They send Godwin in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. They'll go again here with Irving. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Mayfield to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Baker to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And a good run there. Going to get them 5 yards. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
On third down, they go with Jacobs.
Number 8, Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. So it is halftime here in the NFC wild card matchup, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. A gain there of 17. Love quickly out to Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. On 1st down is Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into the deficit. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Love. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Tight end going in motion here. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Baker. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Here's Jacobs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball, protect the lead, and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Willis now to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So 1 quarter remains in this.
With the score, Packers 30.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They bring a tight end in motion left. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Second down throw for Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second touchdown tonight. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a short pickup to about the 30. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. On second down, Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense, give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st down, it's Love. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1st and 10. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So a win here for the visiting Bucks as they are moving on. They got it.